Hello and welcome to another update video about Gala. I want to talk about why the Gala ecosystem is still growing, some interesting developments also from a fundamental side about Gala, and just want to share my thoughts around it really. So unfortunately the Gala price continues to drop. We see this in line with other cryptos. I mean, the entire market is basically coming down. Unfortunately, Gala is dropping more than some other coins at the moment, because it lost a key support level. There was a bit of support around the 4 cent area, and we've now dropped all the way down to around 3.6 cents, while some coins are trying to find new lows, some coins are already trying to break out to the upside. Gala has decided to take the way down. However, what I wanted to talk about is not really prices, because this is more a long-term thing. I'd like to talk about fundamentals really, which are more interesting in terms of what's going on in the ecosystem, and could Gala be here in a few years' time still? Because in the end, it is an altcoin, and there is an altcoin risk, or generally a risk with altcoin, because new tech is coming out all the time. New ecosystems are coming out all the time, but there's a few interesting things I really wanted to talk about today. We want to talk about these Vox trolls, but also about those planetary nodes. Just really to highlight that, I don't know if you know Spider Tanks. You will probably if you know Gala. It is one of these play to earn games that you can basically play. And if you know Gala, you know that they offer these different nodes for the different games. You get the Townstar nodes, you get the Spider Tank nodes, which are now on sale, so you can then support the Spider Tank ecosystem to run the planet, so-called planetary node. And if you click on that, you can see it costs 81,900 Gala. There are only really 27 left, aren't there? So which is quite interesting. So people are just buying it. They get more expensive over time. So they will have started much cheaper, but they are something where you can support the ecosystem and also benefit from it, because you get rewards when you run it. Same with the Townstar node. In previous videos, we already talked about the film node and the music node, which I also find highly interesting, because it's something new, it's something unique. To be honest, nobody knows if Gala will be here in 5 or 10 years time, but it's something, they seriously do something to bring the whole ecosystem forward, and to bring the whole, they do pioneering work here with these nodes. They really push it out there, and they get it growing, right? There's a huge fan base behind Gala. Now that's at the moment not reflected in the price, but if we see the next metaverse hype, we're going to see, I think, that Gala is going to benefit as well. Now, of course, this is all speculation at this stage, but we can only really talk about what's in front of us. And I think the nodes are interesting, the games are interesting, But again, just a word about the games. We see huge development here with Gala. Absolutely, they've got great partnerships as well. The point is, I'm still skeptical generally about blockchain games. I think they will make it one day, but it's just too early to say if they will sort of outperform, let's say, traditional console or PC games at some point. Surely, I think we're just too early in the stage to really confirm that. But they have interesting stuff going on, really. I'm looking forward personally to this Miranda's. I've got an avatar there, or an NFT. And what was the other one? I believe it was Echoes of Empire. I'm looking forward just because I like sci-fi. I'm not necessarily sure if they will be interesting, because a lot of these play to earn games, they are not too interesting. But of all play to earn games that are out there, I think Gala have some of the best ones. And to be fair, most of them are still in development anyway, but it's huge development going on. Now, the other thing I really wanted to share with you today is those trolls, because a while ago they started to partner with Dreamworks. And they are working on this Voxverse, which is being developed by the founder of The Sims. If and I just click that, then where here. The Dreamworks trolls, Vox, are here. So these trolls, they are inspired by those Dreamworks trolls that from some of those Dreamworks movies, right? And they are developing this Voxverse, yeah, which I find quite cool. I mean, they call it Voxopolis. I don't know, Voxverse they call it. And it's just funny, right? So I think what some of these really need to become popular is some kind of unique artwork. And I mean, this looks really cool. It reminds me of, you know, like Roblox and Minecraft type of thing. So it looks a bit similar also to the sandbox, you know, sort of this kind of style. I'm sure over time that will develop, but it's just their style, right? And I find that quite cool. And the cool thing is, I mean, Gala partnered with Dreamworks. Dreamworks are quite a reputable company. And I think this could really help the whole thing push Gala as well. So you can use these. So you can buy by the way, you can buy them now here. Yeah, so they are live now. The public sale is live now. You can see that the pre-sale was paused and the public sale is live now from yesterday actually. And you can see total sales already, 530 owners already. There aren't many NFTs left, so that's why I will upload the video straight away. And you can see here, it's a collaboration between Gala and Universal Games and digital platforms. So you can apparently, they are developing, as I said, they're developing these this Voxverse, yeah, and it is the upcoming metaverse from the mind of Will Wright, the creator of Sims, SimCity, and Spore. And interesting is that Vox will also have utility in all Gala games, increasing a player's reward potential. So there is certain utility, and I find this quite unique. And I'm not sure if I should buy one or not, because, you know, I'm generally skeptical about NFTs. It's still too early in the day. I don't want to waste my money, but it's certainly, you know, something interesting, and they do the marketing here. And I just find it so interesting that, you know, they're pushing this, and I find it so cool that a lot of, let's say, companies that you just know from, I would nearly call it the real life, but from, you know, generally from movies, whatever, they are partnering with these digital companies. And over time, these companies like Gala, for example, they will have a lot of partnerships, and they will, you know, these partnerships sort of, they help to build a foundation in the space. You know, if you compare that to maybe new companies coming up, they will then have more difficult really to do something. But this is really cool. So yeah, just want to share with you that that NFT sale is going on. Price, by the way, was 0.888 ETH. Now you can decide if that's expensive or not. It's certainly much cheaper than now than it was sort of at the peak of the bull market last year. So, you know, prices are coming down in a sense, but the good thing is buying an NFT like that now in the sort of towards the bottom of the bear market or close to the bottom of the bear market, it is cool. Is certainly let's say less risky than it would have been last year. On the other hand, of course, you never know the true price of NFTs. It's what people are willing to pay for, and you never know that. But it's kind of a speculation as well. But yeah, really like the idea. Really find it cool that they are developing something. I mean, if Will Wright is involved, it's also something more serious, right? The Sims was a huge successful game, SimCity, and yeah, you know, they're developing this, and I really, you know, I like the kind of style of Gala. So certainly interesting. Just want to make you aware. Vox Odyssey. That's, by the way, also a game that is sort of a Discord game. That's not like the real Voxverse, yes, but if you own a Vox and Soul, then Vox Odyssey is now open in early access. So they say, what is Vox Odyssey? So I haven't played it, but it's an idle text-based Discord game. So I'm not really interested in that, but you know, they are trying to give people a bit of a sneak peek into all of this. So yeah, let me know what you think about the Voxverse and those trolls. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and also subscribe, and then see you in the next video. Bye bye.